Imagine doing your whole prep, showing up on stage, and then getting called out to the front, being like, "You're too jacked. You gotta leave. You gotta leave, bro. Like, you gotta literally get off stage because you're way too big." What's up, guys? Derek, moreplates.com. Today we're going to be talking about the men's physique competitor that was kicked off stage for being too yoked. Yes, believe it or not. This was sent to me. One contestant was kicked out of stage as his physique is apparently not suited for men's physique. Judges commented that it's more like a bodybuilding physique than a men's physique. Who are these people? And I was like, that's so crazy. So they just sent him home and that was it. And he had no choice but to leave even after preparing for the show for months. And he says these judges gave a lecture as to why he's not suited for the competition. One judge basically saying, "Some of you guys might wonder why you're being removed, even after having good size, cutting, and dryness." Well, the thing is, there's a difference between bodybuilding, classic, and men's physique, and your body is suited for bodybuilding and not men's physique. These judges are more confused than anyone in that entire hall and is calling this guy out, saying that he's the one confused of each division. All the prep and time he did to achieve that body in this competition is gone, plus the added lectures he had to take. Kudos to that guy for being calm at that point, at least in that video. So this is the video in question. Obviously, I can't read this shit, but it says this is happening Indian shows. So I guess at Indian shows, there is some weird like fuckery going on with the judging where you have individuals being penalized for coming in like too yoked, even though the transition of men's physique over the years has become like as jacked as possible. Like there's very few guys that really like outgrew the division at the end of the day. And there's a lot of classic guys, to be honest, that are not even as jacked as the top men's physique guys. Like it's fucking wild how big the class has gotten since the first year. The first year we had like fucking Mark Anthony winning, I think. And we had like Buendia with like 20 pounds less muscle coming in second, I think. We had guys like Steve Cook who were seen as like epitomes of the division with like, you know, streamlined, like athletic, very classic beach body looks with, you know, the board shorts and shit, which it's still board shorts, which is kind of like silly, obviously. But the physiques were more like, you know, fitness model, beach body type looks. Now the guys, like a handful of years later, or however many years it's been at this point, it's got to be more than that. Fuck, it's probably like 7, 8 years at this point, I think. 10 maybe? I don't even remember. But at this point, you have guys that are literally fucking bodybuilders, essentially. You know, guys that could easily compete in classic, some of them, and do well. You know, they have insane V tapers, fucking sick backs, cap delts, huge fucking barrel chests, sick, ridiculously symmetrical, deep ab cuts. Massive fucking, like some of these guys probably have like 20-inch arms, dude. It's fucked up. They're weighing like, stepping on stage at like 220 plus shredded. It's ridiculous, you know? Maybe that's not the norm, but like a lot of the guys at the top are like fucking, you know, 200 to 220, just diced to the goddamn tits, bro. Like it's fucking mental. So obviously you would assume the standard being set here is the Olympia. Like this is what you're aspiring to do. Like this is the cream of the crop, the top of the genetic elites. And you want to get there. And something I've seen that's weird with judging criteria, even in classic, I don't know if they still do that, but they'd have like weight limits that are like lower if you're in an amateur division versus a higher division. So they'd like want you to be, you could literally like out muscle your weight cap if you're an amateur, and then you're allowed to weigh that much when you're a pro. It's just so weird, like some of the fucking differences in judging. And that's even in like Western bodybuilding. So in Indian shows, like I don't know what's going on, but it seems like this guy to me, compared to the other people, looks more like what an Olympia, you know, judge would be looking for from a men's physique competitor nowadays. But apparently he gets fucking kicked out. Like this is not bodybuilding caliber size, obviously. This is like men's physique from what I can tell in the judging criteria now, but let's see what happens.
बेटा आपको ये बता रहे हैं कि आपकी जो फिजिक है ना वो बॉडी बिल्डिंग वाली है कभी आप लोग को कई बार कंफ्यूजन होती है कि हमारी फिजिक इतनी अच्छी.
So obviously a vast disparity between this guy, I think this guy shouldn't even be here, honestly. This guy back here, I don't know, like to me, these physiques look like year one men's physique looks. This guy looks like year 10 or whatever it is, like modern men's physique. Like if anything, this guy is the most qualified to be there, I feel like, given the current look. Because I don't think he could win, you know, anything but, you know, amateur bodybuilding shows. But this is like potential. I haven't seen his back, but I mean, just from looking here, like this looks like a pro caliber, like men's physique. Maybe not Olympia caliber, but like looks like he could like be a fucking IFBB pro, I think. But anyways, let's continue.
मेरी साइज भी अच्छा, मेरे कटिंग भी अच्छी है, ड्राइनेस भी है, तो मुझे क्यों भाग गया? तो इसलिए किया गया मैन फिजिक और बॉडी बिल्डिंग और मैन क्लासिक में डिफरेंस होता है। दैट्स वाई कि आपकी फिटनेस जो है मैन फिजिक वाली नहीं है, बॉडी बिल्डिंग वाली है।
हाँ, उस लड़के को तो पता ही नहीं था कि मेंस फिजिक बॉडी बिल्डिंग क्लासिक फिजिक में फ़र्क होता है ना।
So there's no closed captioning, so hopefully somebody can translate, give a summary of what's going on. But like obviously everyone here is either too soft, too small, or whatever for the, you know, Olympia caliber look now. And this guy is the only one I see who actually looks like an IFBB Pro men's physique competitor. And I'm not saying it makes sense that the fucking size requirements have gotten to this point, but the fact remains the gold standard is guys in like the top 10 in the Olympia now. And to penalize this guy, like how the fuck is this guy ever going to progress if in his country he's not even allowed to look like this? Like, is he supposed to lose 20 pounds of muscle, show up and look like these guys, beat them, and then get his pro card in some whatever, you know, league that they require you to go through in order to achieve it, and then once he has his pro card, like regain all that fucking tissue? Like, it seems ridiculous, dude. And he's prepared for this competition for fucking months. Like, look how he's stage ready, bro. Like, imagine doing your whole prep, showing up on stage, and then getting called out to the front, being like, "You're too jacked. You gotta fucking leave. You gotta leave, bro. Like, you gotta fucking literally get off stage because you're way too fucking big."
वो तो नया नया लड़का आया, समझ के अपने आप को बिग रैमी चढ़ गया स्टेज पे। अब उसको क्या पता कौन सी डिवीजन कैसी है, कन्फ्यूजन तो है। पर दोस्तों सबसे बड़ी दुख की बात है, अपनी कन्फ्यूजन को दूसरे पे थोप देना बहुत बुरा होता है।
कभी आप लोग को कई बार कंफ्यूजन होती है कि हमारी फिटनेस इतनी अच्छी है मेरी, ठीक है बेटा? बेटा उसका हमें नहीं पता, हम अपना बता रहे हैं। आप कहाँ से खेल के आए हो हमें नहीं पता।
वो ओलंपिया से खेल के आ रहा है, आपको वो भी नहीं पता होगा, मैं गारंटीड बता सकता हूँ। आपको पता है मेंस फिजिक कहाँ से आती है? वो वहीं ओलंपिया से उसकी स्टार्टिंग हुई थी। जिम मैनन ने सबसे पहले उसको इंट्रोड्यूस किया था किसी लोकल शो में एनपीसी के, फिर वहाँ से वो ओलंपिया में इंक्लूड, ये डिवीजन वहाँ से चलती हुई या ये
Dude, this is long. What the fuck are they even telling him? Like, he's like, everyone's still standing there like posing, and he's just like sitting there getting like bent over.
वर्ड जो इनको पता लगा है ना, एक मेंस फिजिक नाम की भी कोई चीज़ होती है। ये जो यहाँ पे बैठ के कह रहे हैं बेटा आप कहाँ से खेल के आ रहे हो हमें नहीं पता। तुम
They're like awarding the awards, and he's just like sitting at the front getting told that he's like, shouldn't even be here.
तुम्हें पता है तुमने वो वर्ड कहाँ से उठाया है, वो बाहर से आया है। तो डेफिनेटली कंफ्यूज कौन है ये तो दिख ही रहा है, और बना किसको रहे हैं वो भी सबको, ऑडियंस को, जनता को दिख रहा है। जो आदमी बॉडी बिल्डिंग डिवीजन का बोल रहा है इस लड़के
Okay, so I think it goes without saying that this guy, whoa, what the fuck? Hang on.
से पहले कभी बॉडी बिल्डर भी नहीं देखा, ये बात आपको क्लियर हो गई।
Obviously is not the same fucking guy, but I mean, let's see. Okay, here's some, okay, this, whatever this guy is saying all about Olympia, he is showing examples of the this is like what I was just saying. I don't know if he's actually saying what I'm saying, but I'll just assume he's saying what I'm fucking saying. Somebody tell me if he's not saying what I'm saying. But what he is, I'm assuming he's saying, is that this is the caliber of physique at the Olympia. This is the standard being set. I think this is Raymond Edmonds, if I recall correctly. Here's the reigning Mr. Olympia. Here's, and then here's this guy with the guys behind him looking like fucking nothingness, bro. Like, this is not even close to pro caliber physiques. And then this guy is standing here with what appears to be on the surface, like at least from this angle, a full fucking chest, good arms, good delts, sick traps, proportional, fucking symmetrical, bang on abs. And if he has a back, then he's probably like a pro caliber physique, you know? At least I would need to see him in poses to really fucking know, obviously, but let's just say, like, standing here, like, obviously he should have won the competition, like, realistically. He's like butt fucking the shit out of everybody there without question. And yet he's getting penalized for it after preparing for months, taking a shit ton of drugs probably, or at least a reasonable amount, stressing out his fucking organs, taking years off his life potentially, all to get kicked off stage because he's too big, yet the standard set is literally this. Like, what the, like, what do you want him to do, bro? What a fucking ridiculous situation. So, I don't know what's going on in India. Maybe somebody can lend some clarity to the situation. Like, if this was supposed to be like a, I don't know, like a natural show or something, then maybe I could understand why they're like, what the fuck is going on with this guy when other people look like this? But if this is like just a straight up men's physique show, like show up in the best shape you can, and he's just blowing people out of the water and they're like, bro, you're too jacked. Like, you got to get out of here. Like, what do you want him to do? Like, obviously he has aspirations of doing well. And to do that, like, you're going to show up with your best package and like, you're not going to downsize in order to win an Indian show to hopefully eventually get your pro card. So then you can eventually actually step on stage with the guys like fucking this, who you're actually like supposed to be matching. So if you're matching them, you're getting penalized for it. Makes no fucking sense to me. So anyways, if anybody can provide some clarity, apparently this is, like, based on the thumbnail, it says this is happening at Indian shows, supposedly. So like, is this happening more than one time? Is this like a common thing going on? This is happening, Indian shows. Or any of the comments in English, let's see. His name is Sam Siddiqui. He lives near my house. All right, dope. Yes, something, which I'm not even gonna try and say. Sam Siddiqui, official. So I guess that's his Instagram. Given the embarrassment he was feeling, he had a lot of patience and tolerance. Hats off for tolerating the immaturity of judge. India is a developing country and will be a developing country forever until we have these kind of judges. Unprofessional language, beta. All the best, brother, and don't get disheartened. Cheers. Something. The fact that he's not rude to the judges, even after being this cut and dehydrated, is beyond words. Dude is a saint. I can see that guy behind him who has no cuts, but they gave him a medal. Crying, laughing face ×4. That's called true judgment. Fucking falling over, laughing, crying face. ×2. I want confidence like the guy in red shorts behind, crying, laughing face. If he fits under the weight category and still holding that physique for men's physique category, no doubt he deserves another level respect and appreciation. These corrupt and illogical judges aren't that capable to judge him. According to judges, they clearly want Risk Shawley physique. Winner of the show, 94 number, red shots guy. BS, Itna high confidence. Chia, something. I'm not even gonna attempt it. Definitely, you're right. We can clearly see that this guy has perfect and big body than other athletes. So this judge is afraid of him that he will be winner. Maybe judge wants to win the title for his beloved one. That judge should be arrested and jailed for at least a year. So, I don't know. Yeah, they should definitely get new judges. Imagine that guy just went to fucking prison for just being such a shitty judge. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All the comments help the algorithm. They're much appreciated. Like, subscribe. Check out my blog, moreplacemordates.com. Follow me on Instagram, @moreplacemordates, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, Apple Podcasts. If you want to support the channel, you can check out anything I'm associated with in the video description below. My TRT clinic, all telemedicine from the comfort of your own home. Get high quality oversight from doctors who actually understand what kind of biomarkers and diagnostics you should be getting, and they will create an individualized protocol just for you based on your own individual needs, imbalances, deficiencies, etc., regardless if that involves pharmacology or not, or just staying on top of your biomarkers and health metrics. As well, Gorilla Mind, nootropic formulas, Gorilla Mode pre-workout formulas I designed myself from scratch. Big Black Friday sale coming up with buy two, get one frees pretty much all fucking week for different main flagship products of the brand, including Turk, including a lot of different things. Definitely stay tuned for that. And there will be a big blowout. I think it's 30% off at the end of the week. And also, shirt I'm wearing, Young LA, clothing sponsor. They're having a massive Black Friday drop with a fuck ton of new clothing with like jeans, new pocket tees, like a shit. I can't even remember off the top of my head. They have a fuck ton of new stuff, like literally 20 SKUs of new items. I have a giant box in my living room. I'm actually going to be going through it later to try everything on because there's some sick new shit. And at this point, I'm pretty much wearing like 60% Young LA of my entire wardrobe, to be honest. So anyways, look forward to that. Code MPMD will save you, I think, 30% during Black Friday week. My code for Gorilla, DC10, save you. Well, I guess it'll be 30% off when the Black Friday comes, even though it's DC10. So just keep that in mind. And the discounts will be on top of the buy two, get one frees and whatnot for Gorilla. So like huge fucking savings to be had that week. Never going to be a better time to stock up on shit. So definitely be ready for that. Stuff will sell out fast. In addition, anything else that supports me, recommended diet model for gaining muscle and sports performance, recommended hair loss prevention products, anything else that's down there. It's much appreciated when you guys use my codes, my links, to the companies that support me and products I believe in and personally use, or companies that I own myself. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Talk to you soon.